Hello and welcome everyone to a Gene Dynasty game where I was like testing and let's see how good I play with it. It's like one of the first 20 games so far I played with Gene Dynasty. Honestly, I think I should have lost this game. I did not lose this game, even though it's gonna be a shocker. But and also spoiler, I did not lose this game. But I should have lost this game, honestly. What did I learn from this game? Crazy amount. First of all, you put two villager on gold, you make mounted villagers over there non-stop. You want to reach the 20 mounted villager as soon as possible. If you are getting tower rushed, let's say, you can easily beat the enemy villager using your mounted villagers because they have 85 HP. With their little spear, they can poke the enemy villager to death. Also, you're gonna have 100 wood, so you can put a tower on your gold. With that, you can protect yourself against early spearman rush. So if you didn't go to Dark Rage rush, what you need to do? First of all, when you age up, you should use one of your food villager and not the gold villager. You will see I'm gonna make that mistake. And two villager is absolutely fine to have in gold. You don't need more than that. Now, because I made this little mistake of I used the gold villager to age up and not one of my food villager, I sadly had to queue up normal villager. So when you do this, just don't build the landmark with gold villager, just build it with the food villager. Then what we have here is you actually need only one mounted villager to non-stop produce villagers. So you will need one on gold and one on food to make sure you can produce mounted villagers non-stop. Now, because I made a little bit of mistake here, I had the normal villager out and I literally forgot about it that I made a normal villager because this build should contain always to have normal villagers. I mean mounted villagers first than making normal villagers. So anyway, we are going for the 2TC playstyle, missing out on the first grassland because we don't care right now. There was some problems and issues with this. And the issue is I'm not protecting my second TC in the feudal age. Because in my head, I thought I'm gonna be perfectly fine without an issue to fast H3 and after that hold myself in H3. Well, even though I did fast H3, which was like, alright, that's fine. But at the same time, my opponent made crazy amount of spearmen and I just struggled and I just literally died to it. And it was not really fun and not really good. So if it's like a rematch and he does the same thing, right? What would I have changed? I would have made units in the feudal age and fight around the flower pagoda, because the flower pagoda gives you 25% not just getter rate but 25% attack speed on all of your unit. Which, what does it translates to? It translates to that these units are insanely good if you need to protect yourself. That makes your iron pagoda even better, makes your spearman better, makes your horse archer better. So it's very easy to always have around your second TC because your opponent will try to destroy your second TC, right? So you need to protect it and they have to push into it so they can't just run away and act like nothing is happening. So in this game, sadly, I did not do that because in my head I was like, okay, I can do this without protecting my second TC much. I will not have a problem if he comes in and he has a lot of units. Well, he had Karash that's giving extra ranged armor and normal armor, and also he researched +1 ranged armor as well. So I was struggling a little bit because I saw this what he is doing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull my mounted villagers away and try to be a roach and survive. So I pulled my mounted villagers over here, build up my dragon pavilion, because even though if I build it here, I don't see a single way that I could have protected my second TC. Also, the push came in very fast as well, as you can see. So I was a little bit protecting the second TC with having villagers inside, but as soon as I feel danger, I will remove them and just go back to the main TC. So now I'm building here a few barracks and I'm trying to hold him off, making a few Minotaurs around the Dragon Pavilion. So you will see he's snaking around my town center. He will try to kill a few of my villager, which was like, alright, that's fine. So I made the barracks here. Double barracks. I'm making some Minotaur while trying to hold back his Batukan and the Torguds. Big boys and small boys. Meanwhile, I'm having some Mengakamuk defenders trying to hold back his army, which is perfect. So I held this back, but this is much harder to hold back. So I'm hardcore trying here. Not really successful, but I am trying. Meanwhile, I sent one of my emissary to build here a farm. Okay, now I'm leaving the mounted villagers. Let's keep making Minotaurs to make him busy, and I use the Flower Pagoda to increase my food getter rate. Meanwhile, even though I lost my second TC, my idea is to build a second TC still back and build some towers as well, because the Mangamuk defenders are really cheap inside a tower. So it's very expensive inside a tributary state because it's 200 stone and 100 gold. But if you do this in a tower, it's just only 50 stone and 100 gold, which is very cheap. Because then the towers also So the towers also do the defender production, which is time until this structure produces another global Mangamuk defender, which is really good because these defenders are global. I tried to do Volo, but it did not work. So these units are global, which means doesn't matter where they are, they will get produced and they will get used anywhere around your base or around those towers. So still making Minotaur, I'm gonna get +1 ranged armor because he has archers and he has 6 damage. Meanwhile, the base armor of Minotaur is 4. So I need more Minotaur. Don't forget the Minotaurs go cheaper as well. So it's really nice to make them 10 foot cheaper Minotaurs. Pretty nice. And you're gonna see the tower is going up. I'm sending a few mounted bridges to the stone so I can upgrade the tower with the Mangamuk defenders. I will build 2 towers here as well, so I can upgrade that. I will show you. Here we go. The manga emplacement, which produces 1 global Mangamuk defender every 2 minutes, 120 seconds. And it's very cheap, only 100 gold and 50 stone, which is like, that's fine. Protecting my base a little bit. Sadly, I'm losing 3 of my mounted units. That was only for free, but I really wished to not lose them, but you know, they are free, you cannot control them, so anyway. Soon I will add farms around my TC as well, and I'm gonna get the collective hunting, which is very important. I pushed him a little bit with my units, but I really didn't want it to be out there. But I went and I found a few of his villagers, right? So like, okay, that was good. Let's see what he has. Okay, he aged up. Maybe torch it down so he can get the veteran upgrade on the Keshik, which worked because he's doing it now at his own base. I tried to get here with some villager and repair the Dragon Pavilion, but it's actually a mistake. But he doesn't change the walls of whole army, he's chasing the striker units down rather. Which I was like, alright, that's fine. Now I have my second TC back up again, which is just perfect. I have my outpost, but sadly it was not fortified yet, so I'm gonna lose the Mangamuk emplacement. Here, as you can see, I have a few machine workshop to make crossbowman non-stop. He's destroying that grassland, or tried to destroy it. In the end, he didn't. And these ones again also have the defender production. It's gonna be very important here. in this fight. Because I think the towers are giving me extra units as well in the fight. They went back, but they were coming again. So that's really good. And the TC is releasing extra units as well. So in the end, with Man-at-Arm crossbow, I was capable of holding back his army and destroying everything. The Destroyer literally went to the same amount of resources, which was really nice. So now I'm just keep pushing. And I summoned all these juicy deer to my TC, so I can have a really good food per minute. Now sending out a lot of villagers, building here a keep, meanwhile like keeping his army a little bit off, so I can fully build it. Keep is up. I was like, okay, I can't get to the gold yet because he has a fortified outpost that has the Springer emplacement, so I need to make like a traction trebuchet or a ram to destroy it, but a ram would be much harder because he can easily protect it with the knight type of units. So my idea is to get the Imperial, build my landmark, yeah, just like that. Grateful Bastion goes to the other large gold, so I have a little bit of control over both large golds. And the reason why I could have aged up is because actually the deers I had from the town center, I have a little bit of food still from those deers, but that was the only reason why I was capable of getting to the Imperial age. Thanks to it. I got a few upgrades done as well. You can see on the lumber camp. All the upgrades done. Mining camp. I was missing only the fertilization level 2 for the food gathering technology level 2, but I'm getting that as well. So now I'm in Imperial and I'm getting the Man-at-Arm upgrades. So I'm gonna have a very, very tanky Man-at-Arm. Equipping tall tower shield against Man-at-Arm's 3 extra ranged armor, which will increase their survivability against the enemy crossbowmen. Like a lot. A lot. So now all I have to do is protect this. So now as you can see, I have 9 ranged armor on those Man-at-Arms. And now I have 11 ranged armor on those Man-at-Arms. So, which can go up to 12. Yes, which can go up to 12. When I researched it from the blacksmith upgrade. Tried to send in some Zomma Sorsen, and it was really nice because I was killing a few of his villager as well and idling his villager with the Zomma Sorsen. It was really needed. Meanwhile, he's trying to destroy my Grateful Bastion. He can't really come close. He tried to do some control here. He can't come close to my landmark because the bad crossbow emplacement actually has 11 tiles of range. So this fight is gonna be huge, by the way, because now my Man-at-Arm has 12 ranged armor. I have a few crossbow, I have a few eruptor as well, so I'm trying to repair the landmark because he's non-stop attacking it with traction trebuchet. So this fight is not bad, but I wish I had nest of bees. So if I had nest of bees, this fight would be much better and in favor for me. But sadly I had no nest of bees, so the fight will go into his hand. I'm gonna a little bit survive until I can fully repair the landmark because I was running out of food. But you may see it. So we have the fight here. He has tons of crossbow. So my Man-at-Arms are dying, my Zomma Swordsmen are dying, but at least they are tanking a little bit, which is really nice. Because again, they have 12 ranged armor, which means the crossbow doing only how much? 11 damage to them right now, which is perfectly fine, right? Just only 11 damage. I got a few shots sadly on my range units. But my keep is helping a little bit, just a little bit in this fight. My what's that? Green Wall Bastion is up again. So now he has to destroy it once again. But he was losing a few units because he was still inside the range. And you don't wish to be in the range of it. At the same time, I built another keep on this large gold. Because once I lost the keep, I went back and I built another one. I was like, I don't care, I'm just gonna build another one. So now I'm keeping Eruptors, Zoma Swordsman, and Men at Arms with together of the Nest of Bees to beat his ranged units. Meanwhile, I occupy this tributary state, and I will occupy this a little bit later. Or maybe I didn't. I just made the unit, but I didn't in the end. Oh, I don't remember. I think I wanted to, but I forgot to click on it. Also, I was doing some raid with the Zoma Swordsman, as you can see. Being annoying around his villagers, and he is trying to get at the back of my base to, I don't know, get to the gold maybe. But I saw that because I had the Zoma Swordsman here, so I just bring a few units to take him down with those villager numbers. Which wasn't a lot, but at least I took down a few. 4 villagers at least. That's fine. So now I'm repairing my landmark. I'm trying to hold him and not let him to get the Imperial, because he's maxing his units non-stop, right? He is very, very far away from the Imperial. He doesn't have gold generation because I'm idling it out his gold. As you can see, he's really down bad with the gold. And I think I had 3 relics as well, which was really nice. Hey, where is the relic thing? It's 3 to 1 relic because one of the relic did not get picked up. I mean, all the game had non-stop actions and nobody had the chance to pick up the last relic. He tried to, by the way, but I killed his monks like twice. But at least he tried it. So now he has no gold generation. I think he forgot that there is a gold. Or he had no vision. Oh, he has vision, he just forgot, okay. I mean, yeah, that happens with me as well sometimes, right? So one of the 8k gold is getting fully gathered out, and this 8k gold is like, oh, getting close to gathered out. Grateful Bastion is going down, but I have enough Nest of Bees now, and also I have the Emissary. Lot of Man-at-Arms, Eruptor, and my Emissary to do some fake Volo, the bribe Volo on his units. He had the 53 crossbowman, and I was like, oh, that's fine. We have a bunch of Eruptors, Man-at-Arm with very, very high ranged armor. So you can see my army is really mixed with crazy amount of ranged armor and the Eruptor. Like, again, his crossbow is not doing like tons of damage against my Man-at-Arm. It's like still a lot of damage, yes, but it's a fine amount of damage. But that was the misclick here with the Emissary, sadly. But doing one of the, you can see he surrenders, but the bribe was successful. I almost bribed half of his army, because 750 is the bribe cost, and the crossbowman is like, what, 120 or something like that. So I almost bribed half of his army, which was really, really strong. And well, yeah, that's how I played Jean, with a little bit of red movements, retting out left and right. But if you are facing feudal aggression, just feel free to make units, but don't go out. Be aggressive, be greedy, but don't get to H3 that fast. You can make spearmen, your own archers. I don't suggest you to make iron pagoda. Just don't make iron pagoda. You can even make bad crossbow. Just don't make iron pagoda. If you need to deal with Man-at-Arm, just make bad crossbow, not iron pagoda. So make your spinner, make your horseman, make your archers, whatever you need to protect yourself, get the H3, and the games will be much easier after that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in your Gene games. Gene it up. Gene Tonic.